Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? In this particular video, we're going to be discussing how to get your auxiliary inputs remapped to your stage box. Okay? Now, for whatever reason you may want to do this, this question comes up all the time for people that actually use the X32 core. Okay? Now, this device has been discontinued, but there's still a lot of them out there on the market. So we want to take this CD player right here. And if we come up and look at our meters, we can see that it's coming out of 1 and 2. And it's also being fed to our mains. But we want this to come out of our stage box, which is going to be input 17 through 32 up here on the front, because as you can see over here to the right, I am connected to my S16, which is on the A port. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is come up to routing, and here we have our aux in remap. Okay, now a big shout out to Thomas. He's the one that was going over this in our previous videos for, some advanced routing, and this is what it is right here. Now you have three options. You've got where you can run in 2 channels, 4 channels, or 6 channels. You'll notice there is no 8. Okay, that is a myth. So the 8, 7, and 8, what they're talking about is for the USB recorder, to the best of my knowledge, which is on the front of the X32 rack or the top of your desk. Okay, so we're going to remap all 6. We want all 6 of our auxiliary inputs to go to our S16, okay, our stage box. So as you can see, when I did that, immediately this signal over here on the left dropped. You see right here on the left, okay? Go back to routing, and as soon as I flip this over now, it's going to lose that signal. Now, you'll also notice on the remap here, you can do this to your B port, or you can actually do this with your card. Okay, or your user ends 1 through 6, whatever you designate that you want to do. Okay, but right now we're going to concentrate on the auxiliary inputs 1 through 6 being sent to the stage box. So now that we've done that, we're going to come up here to under our input source. Okay, where do we want it to go to? Do we want to use the first 1 through 8 or the 9 through 16? Okay, this is on the stage box. Don't get them confused. If you look to the left right here, we're still working with channel 17 through 24 or 25 through 32. Okay, so let's just choose the first 6 inputs for the S16. We're going to come over here to user in. Okay, we're going to stay on this same line. And we're going to go 1 through 8, which in reality is 17 through 24. Okay, user in. So now we come back up to user in and we go stage box right here. Okay, and as you can see right here, the source, these is our inputs, AES50, 1 through 8. So if we come up and go right here, you'll see that that is not correct. It's not giving us anything there. It's simply saying that input 1 is going to be from the AES50A port, input 1. We want to come over to the aux ins right here. So now when we click on this, as you can see, all of a sudden now, we've got signal coming right over here to the right. Okay, watch what happens when I turn it off. Keep your eyes right over here on the right now. When I turn this off, we get nothing. So now I can do my aux in 1, 2, and if you look at the bottom of the screen here, you'll see this same signal now coming up through the board. So if we only wanted to do 2, then that's it. But we're going to do all 6. So we're just going to come down here, and now we've got our 6 auxiliary inputs coming into the first 6 inputs of the S16. Now, we want to go back over to the AES 51 through 8, and we're going to pick up these two additional inputs on our S16. And that's basically how point-to-point routing works, or user in, user out, point-to-point patching, whatever you want to call it. So now when we come up, okay, as I said, you can see how this works. And guys, these meters are absolutely incredible. They're going to show you if what you're doing is correct. Because right now, as you can see in channels 17 and 18, this is my S16 here. Okay, that's what this is, input 17 through 32. So if you're using the core and you've got the rack up on stage, you've got an S16 up on stage, you've got an SD16, a SD8, regardless of what it is, that's it for the routing. Okay, same thing now when we bring this down. Let me pull this up again and pin it. Okay, as we pull this down, as you can see now, it is not controlling those inputs 17. This is simply controlling the mains. As you can see, we're getting the input signal in channel 17 and 18, but look over here at our master now. This is how we're going to control that volume going into the master. See over here on 15 and 16, these are our outputs, okay? So this is how you control that signal for your aux in now, okay? And that's it. I know it sounds confusing. Rewind the video, watch it again. All right? Take care, God bless, and we are out of here.